expectation for this group, for the game?
We need to play somebody. We really do. I think this team needs some games, and part of the early season is really trying to have some of your weaknesses exposed so that you can correct them. And I think with UMKC's guard court, Harrison is the player of the year from their league last year, and Boyd, their off guard, is an all-conference level guy too. So we're going to face two really good guards. They can both get to the basket, both shoot it. So we'll find out some things about ourselves, and hopefully we can correct our problems as quickly as we can.
Would you compare this team, just on paper right now, but Doug Senior year's team?
It's different. I mean, that team was so experienced. Austin was a junior, and he was really our least experienced guy that we were rolling out there in the starting five. We don't have that type of experience, although we're a pretty experienced team, especially in the guard court. But we got some new guys in the front line, and we're still trying to get healthy in the front line in particular. But this is a more athletic team. I don't know if we have the firepower from the three-point line that team had, but I think our ability to get to the basket is better, and hopefully draw fouls and get some easy ones on the free throw line.
What did you think when Mo mentioned the Final Four? What's going through your head?
I'm never surprised by anything that he says. So he's, like I said, he's confident. He's worked hard to back some of that up. My goals are a little bit more day-to-day than his are, which is typical when you're that age.
How do you stay in the day-to-day with the kids? How do the kids stay day-to-day when you got everybody talking national rankings? With preseason bracketology, you guys are sixth, by the way, sixth seed. How do you keep the kids down the day-to-day?
I think they're hungry. I think they remember last year we were in a position in February, had we finished the job the last 2 or 3 weeks, we'd had a chance to play in the NCAA tournament a year ago, and we weren't able to finish that. So, preseason rankings and projections, that's all they are. They're rankings and projections. We haven't done anything yet. But I think they've embraced those expectations. I think they've worked hard to try to live up and accomplish some of the goals that they have for themselves. But having said that, we're still really early. There's a long ways to go.
You said you wanted to watch film in Wayne State to really get a grasp on what you guys did maybe better from the Missouri scrimmage, especially in regard to blocking out and making sure guys were hitting somebody when the ball's in the air. What was the result of that?
It was better. I think we made some improvements. We didn't turn it over quite as much. I thought our pace was a little bit better than it was against Missouri, and Wayne State wasn't committing a lot to the offensive glass because they were worried about our transition. But I thought we got bodies on people better, and that's something that we're going to continue to evaluate. But I think we've made some strides in that area in the couple weeks since we played Missouri.
That happened a lot last year where teams sort of backed off maybe a little bit, crashing the glass because they were worried about what might happen if they committed so many guys.
Well, we've been one of the top teams in the Big East each of the last every year that we've been in the Big East, I guess, in our defensive rebounding percentage. And if you look at the makeup of our team, you wouldn't guess that. Part of that is they're getting guys out of there to try to get ready for what's coming on the other end offensively. So it's one of the benefits of playing fast. You put the other team in a position where they have to decide how risky they're going to get on the offensive glass versus getting guys back for some defensive balance. So no matter who they put back there, we're going to run anyway. But that certainly has helped us with our rebounding.
I know you take them one at a time, but how beneficial will it be to play a top 10 team in Game 2 next week in Wisconsin?
Well, again, I think early in the season, from a coaching standpoint, you think you know your team, but you spend most of your time playing against each other. And you really don't know what your weaknesses are until you play a really good basketball team. Wisconsin is, I'm not sure there's a better team in the country to play early that's going to expose what your weaknesses are because of their level of experience. They return everybody. They've got a bunch of seniors that have been to Final Fours and been to Sweet 16. So they've been there, they've done it. They're not going to beat themselves. We're going to have to figure out a way to beat them when the time comes. But it's a great early season game for us. And we'll turn our attention fully to it on Saturday. We haven't spent much time talking about it yet.
the season, sometimes you wish you had more days in the gym, but this is probably not the case. You probably want to get going. Is that the case this year?
We're excited for sure. It's been a long month of October. Obviously, we've been getting after each other for the last month, and it'll be nice to get someone else to play. I mean, obviously we played Missouri in the scrimmage and had our exhibition game, but now they count. Now it's we gotta go out and show them what we got every night. They don't have us at 22 for a reason. We gotta come out fighting every night and show them what we really are.
Did that put a little extra juice into practice, the national ranking, or does that even matter going at it?
To a point, yeah. I mean, it definitely makes things a little bit more competitive, like knowing that we're expected to have a good season, and we want to have a good season, and being 22 gives us that hope and that drive. But other than that, I mean, we got to stay away from all the articles, all those rankings, just our numbers. At the end of the day, we gotta come up, play, and give it our all, and what happens, and hopefully it's a win every night, and it's put up or shut up now.
Toby, a lot of times, we talk.
Sorry.
It's kind of. All right, go ahead.
A lot of times we talk about, in the off season you got to grind and battle, make sure you stay motivated to get better. Once the season starts, is it still a struggle to make sure that you are working, focusing on improving, or you just from a veteran's perspective, is it tough to stay motivated? I know you have games, but in between those games, it's still.
I don't think it's hard to stay motivated. We're doing something we love every day. It's no different from you guys going to work every day. We're going to come in and get our shots up no matter what. We're going to get our individual work in no matter what. And, it's no different. We're doing something we love, and we're going to be in the gym no matter what time of year it is, and trying to do our best and, trying to get better every day for sure.
You've been in camp a long time, and you had the exhibition, but what does it mean to officially start the season on Friday night?
Man, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I've been waiting for a long time. We haven't played a game since April, so it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting to see all the fans in the CenturyLink once again. We got a little glimpse of it in the exhibition game, but between the game Friday and Wisconsin on Tuesday, it's going to be a crazy atmosphere, and definitely looking forward to seeing what everyone has to bring.
How would you describe this team if you had to tell it to fans who haven't seen this team play a full game yet? How would you describe it?
You talking personality-wise, or you talking?
Just the way you guys play.
I would say we play together. Our team is more of a brotherhood than anything, and we know what we're supposed to be, and we know where everyone else is supposed to be. So we know what to expect. So I think that's just what you gotta look. Our chemistry this year is something else. I don't think I've seen it in the 4 years. Well, Doug's year was definitely something special, but since then I haven't seen something like this in a while. So I would definitely say our chemistry is definitely our key aspect or key characteristic of this team for sure.
Exhibition, how nice is it actually where the stats count and everything's for free?
It's exciting. It's definitely exciting. We've been putting the work in for it, so now that it's here, we're ready to roll.
What do you think if the average fan will be surprised to see out of this team? What do you think is going to maybe open some eyes this year?
They're probably expecting transition, but I think our transition game will still open a lot of eyes. We get a lot of people excited the way we get out and run. We got Justin who can run the floor so well as a 7-foot big man, so I just think it's going to be exciting.
Is there expectations that come with the national ranking going into the season? This is kind of uncharted territory for you, I'm thinking, right?
Yeah, it's expectations, but we try not to pay too much attention to it. Try to just focus on what we have to do on the court. And if we do that, everything else is taken care of itself. So that's not our priority right now.
How have you adjusted to sort of playing more forward, battling inside with those guys? What's that adjustment?
It's been an adjustment, just being able to bang down there. So I've been trying to put on a little bit more weight. Really not being a liability on defense, trying to hold my own. And really everything else is taken care of itself. I'm just on the basketball court. So once you're on the court, you could do what you do, make plays, get other people involved. So it's all right.
Right, from a technique standpoint, one or two things that stick out, just to focus on, harp on you, or at least remind you of that'll help you down there.
Just just trying to be physical, and because some guys they're already big and strong, so they could like slack off a little bit and still just push a guy out the way. But me, I always have to be down and ready